Alright guys, we're going to be solving a question from the chapter 4 of Meriam textbook engineering mechanics, and we have a needle nose plier that is used to cut objects at location A or grip objects at location B. We need to compute the cutting force at A, and in the B part of the question, the gripping force at point B in terms of the applied force F. And also we need to determine the magnitude of the pin reaction at O in both cases. We can neglect the effect of the slight opening of the jaw to accommodate the grip items. So the plier is composed of two different parts. So if we just dismantle this, we're going to end up with this part, or we can take the top part, really doesn't matter. And either the object A or B, in both cases, will be in compression. So the force that they're going to apply would be in this direction. We can call this one NB and the other one NA. We're going to consider these forces normal. So they're all in Y direction if we just show our X and Y in here. And we're going to have a pin at point O, meaning we have both X and Y component. So I'm going to just do OX and OY for now. And we have our equilibrium equations. Sum of all forces in X equals 0. Sum of all forces in Y equals 0. And we're going to have one moment equation as well. So if you just do sum of all forces in X direction, we'll see that there's only OX in X direction, which means OX is actually 0. So we have all the unknowns in Y direction. And one thing that you keep in mind that we don't have these both at the same time. So we are doing it one by one. So in the A part of the question, we're just considering the object that we have at point A. There is nothing at point B. And same for the part B. We're going to have the object at point B and there is nothing at A. So let's just start with the A part. So for the A part, there is no NB in here. So as always, we're going to start with our moment equation because we have the most unknowns at point O, but like we already figured out that the OX is 0, so real doesn't matter. But I'm going to do it for moment about point O. We can do about A2. We're going to get the same thing. So we're going to have the NA moment about O, which is counterclockwise, so positive NA. We're going to have distance from A to O, which is 15 millimeters, so times 15. And we're going to have the moment of the force F that is applying to the handle. This one's clockwise, so negative F. And our vertical distance to the line of action would be 90 as well. I didn't do any unit conversion because it will be canceled out. So NA would be basically 90 divided by 15, which is 6. So NA would be 6F. And now we can do sum of all forces in Y equals 0. So basically we have OY minus F minus 6F equals 0. So OY would be 7F. So that would be the answer for the A part. For the B part, we're going to have very similar stories, just we don't have that NA. We're going to have the NB this time. So I'm just going to clean up the NA. And we can do the same thing, sum of all moments about point O counterclockwise positive. Again, we have the moment of NB counterclockwise, so NB times the distance, which is the distance from B to D, so 60 plus 15, that would be 75. And we're going to have the moment of F. Again, this one's clockwise, negative. But we're going to have the same distance that we had in the previous part, 90 equals 0. So our NB would be 90 divided by 75. So 90 divided by 75 is going to be 1.2 F. And sum of all forces in Y equals 0. OY minus F minus NB, which was 1.2 F equals 0. And OY this time would be 2.2 F. And yeah, that's pretty much everything for this question. Everything was clear. One thing I forgot to mention, the reason I didn't do unit conversion in here, millimeter to meter, is that it won't make any changes in our equation. So no need for unit conversion. And yeah, you guys take care. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.